Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome on board for another live stream on the 104 server. Here we go. I am in a great mood today, ladies and gentlemen. Just rebooted the server. We're getting up and running. I'm just waiting on... we've just been rearmed and stuff like that. I've got myself a coffee. We are ready for action. We're just going to get the old girl fired up. We're in the Harrier again today, guys. So we're going to get the old girl fired up and get on our way. Hey Alina. Hey Tom. Whoa! A bit of a rough start in the stream there, Alina, love. Yeah, you don't want to be doing anything like that, mate. Death's a little bit too fine or whatever it is you're working through. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. That is definitely not the answer. For the most part, as you probably found out, for the most part, life does suck. But there is a lot of great moments on this ride that we call life. So yeah, it can't all be sunshine and lollipops all the time. But yeah, definitely life isn't fair, and it can be quite rough sometimes. But yeah, that's not really the answer. It's worth holding on for those great moments that we have with our friends and our families and with nature or just the world in general. You get. There's very few of them, but there are very few special moments in life. And you got to hang on for those. Right, what is wrong here? Why is... Already, guys, we're having issues already. For some reason, my feckin' MFDs are not working. Oh, not this shit again. I'm not 100% sure what's going on there. Hey Logovsky, welcome back buddy, good to see you. Hey Warhog. Ah, Street Shark, yeah, I feel your pain buddy. It's definitely not going to be a permanent thing, and we're hoping that ED are going to get it optimised pretty soon. But yeah, it certainly looks like a lot of people are having some problems. You should be okay if you want to try and join just now. I've just restarted the server, so there's not an awful lot of people in it. We are getting there slowly but surely. A lot of guys trying to join at the moment, but yeah, so the load on your memory should be pretty low just now. My game is a little bit stuttery here, guys, for some reason. This is a little bit better. We'll try this just now. Right, what are we doing? We're going into combat, so we need weapons and shiz. So we're going to go with, we're hoping we're going to get some cap here, guys. We're going to go with 8 GBU-12s. We're going to take a gamble and not take any Mavericks, and just go with 8 GBU-12s. Should we take a T-pod? No, fuck. We'll get a T-pod on the ship, guys. We'll bomb some stuff. We'll RTB to the ship, and we'll get a T-pod on when we're on board. My HUD is still... Yeah, some very peculiar sort of behaviour today, guys. Everything taking a long time to load up. I've been in the server for quite a while. I think it's maybe because I sat in spectators for ages and I was listening to music on YouTube and stuff, and I was getting the stream set up, so... I wonder... Maybe... I'm flirting with the idea of restarting. How many people we got? Well, 20 guys on the stream just now, so hopefully you guys won't mind. But as you can see here, I'm still having some issues. My HUD hasn't even loaded up yet. My EHSD is still not loaded on the left MFD, so yeah, and I am feeling a little bit of stuttering and stuff, so definitely something going on. So yeah, just give me a little minute, guys. I'm going to just have a little restart here, see if I can sort these issues out. Hold on. I'm actually going to exit all the way out of the game, guys. So this might take us a little minute to get back in. Just bear with me. Can I play this sim just by using a simple joystick? Yes, I have a simple joystick. I have a Logitech 3D Pro. If you go to Google, type in Logitech 3D Pro, you'll see what joystick I use. Alright, just firing the old girl back up. Stand by. My bar looks so naked at the bottom. I don't have most of my modules installed. I downloaded Nevada the other day. But yeah, I'm trying to just keep as much space free as possible. So I've only got what I'm using at the moment. I got Nevada, the Harrier, combined arms for the GCI, obviously the Caucasus, FC3, my Gazelle, and I got the Huey installed as well. I'm pretty sure I got the Huey installed. Yeah, there she is. So this will be a good little, I done this last night, guys. I restarted DCS and I showed people what it was like joining the server from my point of view. I know a lot of guys are really struggling, but we'll take you through. So I have restarted the game here, guys. So this is like a completely fresh start. So I've not loaded the mission in single player or anything like that. This is just going to be a straight into the server cold join. So hopefully this is going to go well and I'm not going to be left with stuck in spectators for 20 minutes. But here we go. So I've like I said, just started the game up. There's a server there. Going to press join. 3, 2, 1. Everyone think happy thoughts. Good vibes, guys. Good vibes. Come on, DCS. We believe. Yeah, Adam, I'll definitely be flying that Hornet. Also be spending a lot of time in that Tomcat when it comes out. Good God. Can't wait for that. That's where it all started. Oh, come on, DCS, have faith. Come on, work it out. I think we're playing Digital Cache Simulator at the moment, guys. It's caching all our files. I did join the server earlier on. I did get in a little bit quicker, mind you. There was pretty much, I was one of the first clients in the server, so that's probably why I got in so fast. But yeah, at the moment, guys, we're just stuck with 1 FPS. I don't really want to all delete it. I do you know what I mean? I do that from time to time. Sometimes it does take me a couple of attempts to get in the server. Other times I'm just boom, straight in, living the dream. We'll give it one more minute and then we'll end the process. Let's just send out good vibes. Hopefully we'll get in. Yeah, I'd love to see some more stuff like the tornado and things like that. But it's not strictly true what you're saying there. We got the Gazelle. I suppose that's oh yeah, we're in. It's like a French effort as well though. But we have the obviously the AV8, which is the American version. But we got the Spitfire. We got the Hawk. We got the Hawk from VEO Sims. What else have we got that's British? You might be right. Apart from like obviously the Spitfire and the older stuff there. But yeah, there is talk of somebody going to do a tornado sim. I've said for many years that if the tornado came out in DCS, I would stop flying air to air. I would just do air to ground from then on. Tornado's been my favourite aircraft since the first time I seen it, since I knew what it was. That's been my all-time favourite aircraft is the Tornado. Specifically the ground attack version, the GR4. My absolute perfect version of DCS would be DCS World, DCS Gulf War 1. Like, so with a map all over Iraq and stuff like that with a Persian Gulf. I know we're getting a Persian Gulf map, but if we had like the Persian Gulf and the full like kind of Iraq theatre, and doing that whole Gulf War 1 workup with, do you know what I mean, all the aircraft, all those assets. You'd have the Strike Eagles, the Tornadoes, Jaguars, the F4s, you'd have the Buccaneers, Apache, Lynx, Gazelle. Do you know what I mean? You'd have it all. You'd pretty much have all the modern day sort of good stuff that's mostly all unclassified now in terms of its avionics and its systems. So that's my dream. DCS Gulf War 1, that would be an absolute dream come true for me. Yeah, normally it doesn't take this long for me getting a server. I've managed to get to this screen though, so. And this, there is a bit of a memory issue with the sim at the moment. So this is not standard, guys. Please don't think that this is the way that the DCS actually is all the time. It's not. There's a bit of a problem at the moment with the memory usage, so which is why it's taking so long to get into the server. This is not good. Not good. I think we're possibly looking at a restart here, guys. I said I would give it another minute and see if something happened, and something did happen, so. And I have been in this situation before where I've been on this loading screen for a little while, and then eventually it just gets everything all cached up, and then we get to the player selection screen. Apologies for this, I was actually already in the server before I started streaming. I done it properly at the start of the stream, but yeah, like I said, I was looking around and I was feeling that the game was just stuttering a little bit, so I decided to just restart DCS for the sake of performance, and it looks like I've just kicked myself in the face, as now we're just stuck trying to get in the server. Good job, Maverick. Ah, alright dudes, I hear you, I hear you. Can hear you through the computer. What are we doing? Why are we watching this? Alright, fuck it. We'll end the process here, guys, and we'll try and start again. Rip. Yeah, I'm restarting. Give me a minute, goddammit. Right, think happy thoughts. God, this is awful. Alright, we're going to try a little trick that's been making its way through the community. Oh, for fuck's sake, I think it's crashed again. Jesus! Oh no, we're okay. Ah, shit. Sharp-eyed among you there might have seen a little project I'm working on next. The next mission in the pipeline for the 104 server. So what we're going to do, guys, we've loaded the mission up in here in the mission editor. We're going to load it up in single player and see if that helps us get in the server a little bit faster. A lot of guys reporting a lot of success with this. I've actually posted the mission file online on several places so that people can download it. So basically the idea here is that your system loads up all the files and stuff like that for the mission before you get in, so you get in the server a lot faster. So at the moment the screen's all blue just because it's still loading the textures and stuff. Again, just to reiterate, guys, this is DCS. This update just came out a week ago, so it is still quite buggy. There are a few problems with it, and the team are working on getting it optimized. So in a couple of weeks time it will run a lot better than this. But I don't know if any of you guys watching the stream have any experience in the mission editor, or have looked at making missions and stuff like that before. But basically, this is the Operation Longbow mission. Just for shits and giggles, I will let you guys see the trigger list. So we see, like, you see some servers actually run with very little triggers. Some servers actually run with, say for example, like just 2 or 3 triggers in this list. In this mission I have more than 1,000 triggers. So you see, it goes all the way down. So yeah, we'll just grab this bar. So yeah, an incredible amount of triggers in this mission, guys. And remember, this mission has ran for 22.5 hours, so don't be sitting there thinking, well, no wonder it's not stable, because it actually is one of the most stable missions in the community. But yeah, there's a quick look at just some of the blood, sweat and tears that went into making this mission possible with that trigger list there. So yeah, it took an awful long time to make this, a disgusting amount of time. So we'll try and just load this up, see if we can get in. This might take a little minute, chaps, so just bear with me. I'm back, guys. Sorry, I was getting a coffee. You guys know I get coffee every 5 minutes. The coffee that I had to fly in the server went cold because it took so long to actually even get anywhere. So, right, the trick is now, right, what we got to really hope is that we press escape and we quit and the game doesn't crash. That's what we're hoping for here, guys. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Yes, thank God. Right. So, mission editor. Some guy asking, Amar, go to the last page and look for. I've posted it there. It's either on the last page or on the second last page. I've posted a link to the mission that you can download.
Buddy joined your channel.
I get a request to join.
Hey, buddy. I'm still trying to get in the server.
I done the same thing. I delete again all the files from FXO. It seems this works well.
Roger, I just loaded the mission up in single player and then exited it without restarting DCS and I got on the server in less than 20 seconds.
Same.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for all my files to get cached now.
Okay.
Oh fucking hell, my video memory is already up to 24,500. That's rapid. Yeah, so it looks like that works, guys. It doesn't seem to work for everyone. Some people do what you've just seen me do, and they still struggle. I think a lot of it is dependent on your hardware as well, guys. I've got 32 gigabytes, or I don't know anything about hardware, so please don't fucking troll me, bro. I hate hardware. I don't like it. I don't learn about it. But I've got 32 whatever of fucking memory on my computer. I also have a GTX 1080 with an SSD and an i7, so my hardware's pretty good, I'm led to believe. So I think that helps having 32 instead of 16. I think that definitely is helping me. So you've just seen it there for yourself, guys, live on the live stream. Loaded the mission up in single player first, came back to the multiplayer menu, then joined. Boom, we were in straight away. I'll put my PayPal address in the video description, guys. Why? Alright, I was going to say, why the fuck am I in an A10? What the fuck happened there? I brought up the rearm menu and it showed me the A10. Something had went drastically wrong. Got my RAF GR7 skin selected. GR7/9 Slivin.
Warning. Rearming complete.
Alright, having the same issue again with my screens not turning on. This is why I actually ended up restarting DCS in the first place. I haven't fucking changed anything. I haven't deleted any files from last night. Why is this happening? Right, let's start pushing buttons. Because I'm an FC3 noob and all I know how to do is spam AMRAMs. Yeah, we're still not going to go with a T-pod. The plan still is, guys, we're going to attack some ground targets. So the plan for this, so we're going to attack some ground targets, and then we're going to go and fly out and land on the ship. That's the plan. That is the plan.
You have the Harrier?
Affirm. Harrier's too addictive to fly anything else, man. I really wanted to fly the F-15 this weekend. Really, I was all set up for it. I was like, yes, going to do some air-to-air, going to shoot some people in the face. I can't do anything but fly this Harrier. For some reason, my game performance is not very good today. I have no idea why. The only thing that I've changed is actually on our server itself. I changed the preload radius that the server loads up, but that shouldn't affect a client. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that happens that shouldn't affect clients and does, so yeah, I might be looking at putting that value back, but we'll see. We'll take off, guys, and we'll see how this goes. I might just be loading files, I don't know. But it definitely is a lot more stuttery than it usually is.
Are you the Harrier that is taxiing now, going for the runway?
Yep.
That's me on your 3 o'clock.
Roger. Lazzy, any traffic from Delta, Maverick enter runway 13 for a VFR departure to the west. Right, I'll scoot out just in front of you. Just bear with me every second. I'm going to try some DCS voodoo magic to try and improve my FPS here. 1 sec. Do you have any fuel tanks?
Negative.
These guys are attacking Sakumi already. Yeah, I don't have any fuel tanks either, so we'll climb up quite, we'll go up to medium altitude. Try and save some gas. How's your air feeling?
Never done it.
You've never done it?
Not yet.
What kind of virtual pilot are you, bro?
I really don't know. Shame on me.
Bringing shame, bro. Yeah, there's definitely something going on because my game performance is nowhere near as good as it was yesterday. Check your lights, Tiger. Smash off. Yeah, I'm getting little micro stutters. My FPS isn't as high as it was, so I'm not sure what is going on at all. I don't know. I've got it right. My theory now is because I've been doing some mission editing in the Nevada map. That's the only thing I can think of because last night I was doing quite a lot of editing in the Nevada map, and I noticed that when I loaded up the Caucasus map in the mission editor, I had to wait for it to generate all the texture files. Now normally that doesn't happen. Yeah, look, I'm getting the tidal pool of death. Look at this, guys. The ghost tidal wave of death. He's going to get me, bro. This happens when my graphics are not all look. See that when I zoom in? See, look, the tidal wave of death, guys. Look, it's eating up civilizations. Jesus is back and he's angry. So I think that's what the issue is, guys. I think because I've loaded up the Nevada map, for whatever reason it's replaced all the kind of files that have already been cached for Caucasus. So now I am in a position where this is happening. Now this should go away. Basically we've only got this tidal wave of death because the textures are not loaded in properly. They've not all loaded in yet, so this is going up as one of the craziest streams ever. Sorry guys, I know this looks horrible. Not a lot I can do about it. I basically just have to wait till all these textures get loaded in. So yeah, I'm going to have to speak to the development team about that. I think that's my running theory at the moment, that because I changed in the mission editor from the Caucasus map to the Nevada map, that it's replaced all some sort of FXO cache or something like that. So, in theory, my FPS should get better once all this loading's been done. So that's why we're having these micro stutters and other bits and bobs, because basically in the background the game is actually building all the textures for the map again. So you can appreciate, as you can appreciate, that's obviously a lot of work on the system. This is crazy, Tiger. Right now, on my screen, we're flying over water. Video memory is still climbing, and my video memory is higher than I've ever seen it before, so my computer definitely is doing something. But yeah, isn't it an interesting start to the day, an interesting start to the Sunday stream, guys. I was hoping this would be a bit more straightforward than this, but yeah, I'll might have a chat with some other testers today and get them to see if they can reproduce this under the same conditions. And we'll get some information posted up for the development team when they come into work tomorrow morning. I'm going to get the tack hand set up for the KC130. One thing that I did, not yesterday but the day before, that I think that this is totally unofficial, guys. This is not coming. I know I'm on the test team for Eagle Dynamics, but this isn't like an official kind of piece of advice from Eagle Dynamics or anything like that at all. But what I did is I opened up the mission editor and zoomed the map all the way out and just left it for like 15 or see that, look at that, look what happened there, guys, see that big patch loaded in. So now the tidal wave of death is gone. God is now pleased and he's commanded the waters to recede. Yeah, sorry, what was I saying? So yeah, I opened up the mission editor, guys, and zoomed the map all the way out so that I could see the entire, and then just left it for like 15-20 minutes for it to load up all the textures and all the roads and stuff. Yeah, and then just came back to it like 20 minutes later, and then it had done its thing, and then I was getting in the server with no problem and stuff. So you're struggling to get in the server, you're having some loading problems or just any sort of issues, maybe that's worth trying, guys. I'm certainly no expert, I'm no guru, but that seemed to work for me when I did that the other day. Open up the mission editor, zoom the map with your mouse wheel all the way out so you can't zoom back anymore, and then just leave it. Just sit there and leave it for 20 minutes, 30 minutes or whatever till it loads up all its textures, and then try and fly.
Magic forward 1-1. Request bogey dope.
Because yesterday I was getting 144 FPS and it was as smooth as glass. Today's a little bit rough because, like I said, I think for some reason, because I've been doing editing in the Nevada mission, it has somehow replaced some file cache for the Caucasus. So my map is being regenerated again. You see there's a little bit of tidal wave of death down here. Oh no, it's back! It's back! Hopefully we're going to be able to take some fuel without any drama here. We've got a newbie here, 104 Cadet Tiger, who's never actually refueled before, to his eternal shame. Should be one of the first things you do, guys, when you get in a jet. Before you drop weapons or anything like that, you got to be able to put fuel in the fucking thing. He's jittering around at the moment because my game is building all these textures and stuff, so it looks like he's warping around a little bit, but that's just because my computer is working overtime generating all these files again. Do you know how to tune your TACAN, Tiger?
Yeah.
Yeah, 11 Yankee is what we're on. He's somewhere to our right. But I think we're getting close because it's starting to move around, the bearing's starting to change reasonably frequently, so we're going to nose down a little bit because I think he's down to like 12 or 14,000. It's a glitch in the Matrix, Robert says. Yeah, it's a glitch in the Matrix, bro. So yeah, try that, guys, if you're struggling. If you're already spending like 20 minutes trying to get into the server, then what can it hurt? Go to the mission editor, open up the map, zoom all the way out, and just leave it. Press left control and pause brake so that you get your FPS counter. And if you see your FPS like jumping down to like 20 or 11 or anything lower than what it should be, that means your computer is doing something. That means DCS is working. So if you're sitting on that screen for like 10 minutes and your FPS is still at like 25 or something, that means your computer is still working on making all those textures, so just leave it until the FPS actually settles down to what it should be. Like if you've got if it's normally about 60 or something, then just leave the mission editor screen with the map zoomed all the way out, guys, until you see steady 60 FPS, and then you know you've got all the textures loaded in. And like I said, I did that. I was flying around with more than 120 FPS, low level, server was full, 54 people was in the server, I still had more than 120 FPS. Right, I got a visual on the tanker here. Passing left to right. Last night ATC on Russian side was Chinese. Adam, were you flying a Mirage by any chance? Or were you in a flanker? Good evening. Flail, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, you're in Germany, sorry, you're an hour ahead. Well, it's still only 4 o'clock over there. Alright, Tiger, I don't have any eyes on you, but switch to echelon left.
Two.
Maybe for the sake of comedy, we'll watch you refuel. Or maybe you'll own it, maybe you'll fucking smash it, bro. Maybe, make sure your flaps are in cruise, your probe is out, and switch to V-stall on your master mode. Make sure your master arm is off. Alright, what I'll do is, Tiger, I'll go to the pre-contact, sorry, I'll go to the observation position, you go straight to pre-contact and you try and connect first. Because I actually need some practice on the right holes, I haven't connected off the right holes for a couple of weeks.
Copy.
Power's coming back. I think we're looking at an overshoot here. I'm just gonna catch it. No, we're definitely. Whoa! Holy shit, son! Yeah, you should. Yeah, have you got an air brake button, bro?
Yeah, it was out.
Oh, sure.
I don't know why it went so fast.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this because I'm stuttering all over the place because my textures are being rebuilt, but we'll give it a go.
There's an answer.
Make sure you're on channel 8.
Channel 8 confirm.
I don't hear you talking on the radio. There you go. Fleeland's been up since 4 in the morning. I think I went to bed at 4 in the morning. I'm gonna try and drink some coffee while you're working your stuff out. Remember, trim. Trim, trim, trim.
Ready for contact.
You're much closer than that, bro. Oh, fucking hell. No, you don't. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Remember, take your time. Don't try and rush this. Trim it out do your trim properly and take your time. Your air brake is still out. Oh.
Break away, break away, break away.
That would have been awesome if you just smashed it in there. But yeah, take your time, Tiger. Go back, draw back just a little bit. Remember and breathe. Remember what I told you in the video that you watched. Looking good.
Break away, break away, break away.
Come up, you come up, you come. Alright, just missed it under it. Alright, now reset, reset. Go all the way back and reset. Don't try and put it in the basket from there. Just come all the way back and do it again. Now your closure was really good there. You were just a little low. So before you really commit to the basket, have a quick look to the left just to get a mental position of where that probe is. Take your time.
Break away, break away.
Yeah, coming forward a little bit too fast there, dude. Just reset and take your time. There's no rush. The more time you spend behind the basket, trimming the aircraft and preparing to refuel, the faster you'll be able to do it. If you try and just ram it in there, you're going to keep missing. So approach the basket, stop, get yourself all trimmed out, quick look to the left hand side to get a mental picture in your head where that probe is, and then start creeping forward.
Ready for contact.
I had a small froze on my FPS, so that's why I went like this.
Ready for contact. Return for contact. Ready for contact. Clear contact.
Now remember, you don't want to be floating around the basket trying to get it in. You want to keep going forward. If you miss, you reset. You don't want to be that guy trying to chase it, like putting the probe all around the basket. If you miss it, just come back and try again. Alright, I need to reset the process again because he's taking the hose out.
Ready for contact. Clear contact. Transfer complete. Disconnect.
Alright, have one more go, don't rush it. Don't fall into that trap where you become impatient and you start getting frustrated and you start trying to force it in. The slower and the more time you take to do it, the easier it becomes. You try and rush it, you'll make it more difficult for yourself.
Break away, break away, break away.
Almost. I think you're looking at the basket at the last second, aren't you?
I'm not looking even at
So
that.
you're not looking at, yeah, because you've got a lot of pitch adjustments as you get really close to the basket. Alright, how much fuel have you got?
5,000.
Roger, okay, yeah, we got enough fuel to make it to where we're going and for you to land and stuff like that, so we will just come on to my, come right echelon for me now. Remember, bring your probe in when you can.
Return free contact.
And abort your refuel on the radio, and push channel 2.
Rejoin.
Yeah, definitely spend some time practice that single player, mate. Watch the video that I've done again. It is difficult, it's not supposed to be easy, it is a difficult task. But yeah, it's something that there's no question about it, mate. You have to be able to do this. 100% it is a requirement. So rather than dropping bombs, shooting rockets and doing the cool stuff, get in the mission editor and practice the refueling. It's 100% a requirement for you to be able to do that. Generally the first thing I do when I get a new aircraft, if it can refuel, it's the first thing I do is I go straight to the tank. My very first flight in the Mirage, for example, was an air start behind the tanker to do that air-to-air refueling video that I did over Las Vegas. That was the very first time I ever flew the Mirage. So I always make a point of being able to put fuel in the aircraft because that's pretty crucial when you're on operation, especially in a little aircraft like the Harrier that doesn't have the range, the fuel tank. Flailing, how do you get the chat in the top corner? Just open the chat. So as if I was going to type something. Click on the black box at the top. Drag it around. Just put it there if I want. Banjo 1-1 can't see any more targets at Caucasus, so typical. Came out here with fucking 8 GBUs. Or did I? What have I got? Oh no, I'll bring Mavericks because I knew we were going to be a bit late. Yeah, I got 2 Mavericks on board. Well, we got 3 Mavericks on board, including me. Tiger, I see some smoke down there at Caucasus. I'm going to get my DMT in the area and have a quick look. might still be units down there that the JTAC doesn't see, so... Oh, my game's still so stuttery, it's... Oh, it's so horrible because it was so good yesterday. But yeah, like I said, it should... The longer this goes on, the better it should get. Alright, Tiger, go trail and get your sensors down there and see if you can see anything.
2.
I think I see a tank on the road that's not dead. I'm gonna have to get a bit closer to ID on it. Wish I brought a fucking T-pod.
308 450 at 500 knots. 411 Magic Bra 309 445 at 1000.
We've got a bandit 45 miles away, don't forget about him. Yeah, Tiger, I'm pretty sure there's still some stuff to alive down there. I think I see a T9, I think I see, yeah, 4 T90s alive on the road here. I'm going to rifle on 2 of them, stand by.
Copy.
Rifle 1.
Visual. I'll take left to see for any sun launchers.
Rifle 2.
Visual.
Alright, where those 2 Mavericks are going to land, bro, there are another 2 tanks next to there, so if you can get your Maverick camera down there, that'd be awesome.
Copy.
Oh no, the tidal wave of death is coming back. No, Jesus is back and he's angry. Alright, Shack 2 T90s.
Visual. Got him.
Magic Ford 1-1. Request bogey dope.
411 Magic Bra 305 for 190 at 20.
Whoops, it's stuck a little bit.
Maverick on 257.8. Do we have any helicopters inbound to Caucasus with a JTAC? That sounds like a no. That sounds like a firm no. Have you got a T-pod, Tiger?
Yes, I have.
Could you laser those targets for me and I'll drop GPUs?
Okay, stand by. I'll airborne my Maverick.
Magic Ford 1-1. Request bogey dope.
So, stream guys, we are just waiting on our wingman 104 Cadet Tiger to later designate some targets on the ground. We're going to drop some GBU-12s on those bad boys.
Magic Chevy 5-1. Request bogey dough.
If you're just joining us, welcome on board.
Chevy 5-1.
We're having a few minor problems. To cut a long story short, it looks like our graphics cache was cleared. So we're basically rebuilding all the terrain as we're flying around here, so the game is a little bit stuttery, but definitely still very playable. We have just refueled, so it's not that bad. But yeah, I am getting a few stutters as we're orbiting about here. It's another beautiful day in Georgia.
5-1. Request bogey dough.
Chevy 5-1.
It's a KC-135. RWR sounds like a honking goose. Alright, come at me with a laser code, bro.
It's still loading.
You're still what?
It's still
Oh, the
loading.
T-pod's still loading.
Yep.
Yeah, turn that on after takeoff, bro. After takeoff checks. What laser code are you going to go with?
1665.
Roger. One 6656.
Now it's stuck totally. Oh.
I have faith, bro. You'll work it out. Do you hear me on SRS when I talk, yeah?
I'm afraid to put the SRS at the moment for the memory issues.
Maverick, radio check, 257.8.
Copy 5x5 Maverick.
Roger, thanks. What's your call sign?
This is Bullet.
Hey, Bullet, what are you doing, champ? Are you in a helicopter?
What's that?
What aircraft are you in, sir?
I am in the Harrier,
Oh, roger, roger.
rearming at Viziani now.
Copy. Fuel check, yeah, Tiger.
30,500.
Roger, you're getting low in fuel.
Bingo is on 2,000.
Station calling on the radio, you're very quiet. Still got you 2x5.
Rusty testing comms.
5x5.
What aircraft are you in, Maverick?
I am orbiting Caucasus in a Harrier. I have 104 Cadet Tiger with me. He's trying to do some laser designation, but we could use another Harrier with a T-pod or a J-tac over here.
I'm in at 810 on my way. Be there in a bit.
Yeah, sadly we only have about another 5 to 10 minutes of playtime left, then we got to RTB to the ship because my wingman's low on fuel.
Copy.
Right, give me a rough ETA for how long this is going to take, Tiger. Just a very rough idea.
Here it says that it's still loading.
It still says not ready.
Yeah.
Alright, press
Didn't
standby
realize
off
there
and
was
off,
a ship out there. I
off
would
and
have
on,
done that too.
and go
Now
in
I
and out
know.
of the T-pod, so close it, press standby again, and then open up your engine page and then go back to the T-pod page, press standby. Because we're going to get fucking shot. An enemy flanker's going to come in and clear us out, we're just orbiting up here.
Magic Ford 1-1. Request bogey dough.
got it. T-Pod online.
T-Pod's online, Roger. Alright, get yourself set up. Eagle nails to the west, that's a good sign.
Wow, stuck again.
Hey Trevor. Good to see you, buddy, good to see you. Sorry about this ping limit, dude. I'm just afraid you're a victim of circumstance. Unfortunately, the ping limit's now 250 in the server for stability. The A10 that's inbound for Caucasus, what's your ETA?
Max.
Roger.
Magic Chevy 5-1. Request bogey dope.
Chevy 5-1, Magic Bra 311 for 180 at 35,000 flanking.
Magic Chevy 5-1. Request bogey dope.
Chevy 5-1, Magic Bra 312 for 180 at 35,000 flanking.
If you're just joining us, welcome on board.
Sound muted.
Sadly, this is part and parcel of the game, I'm afraid. Wait, you spend a lot of time as a cast pilot in the server waiting. We do not have the ability right now to laze the target ourselves. We do not have a targeting pod on board the aircraft, so we are dependent on another aircraft or an infantry unit lasering the target for us. So that's what we're waiting on right now, guys. I know there's not a lot happening, but right now we're waiting on another Harrier to get his laser designated on a target so that we can attack it.
Sound resumed.
How we doing, Chen? Still waiting.
Okay, I have a target.
Roger, you got it designated? You say the word, bro, I'll be in hot from the south. Come on, baby!
I know, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Trev, we're in the land of the free, bro.
Buddy joined your channel.
This is a happy place, don't complain in this channel.
Magic Dodge.
Did you get in?
Request bogey dope.
I even do it into multiplayer, single player first, the Longbow mission, as you call it. And then what it does is it will load and then it clicks into the bit where you can get all the ambient noise when you're in the bit where you choose your aircraft.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't do anything, it just sits there. I'm just going to get another bash.
See, when you go to the mission editor depot and you zoom all the way out, do you see all the map?
Well, I've loaded in.
No. When you go to the mission editor and you look at the map, do you see it all when you zoom all the way out? Tiger, if you've got any questions how this works, just ask me, bro. Don't be sitting there not knowing what you're doing, pressing buttons.
Now, the only thing that I want is to mark it and to laze it.
Yeah, so you see on the top bar on the T-Pod screen, you see where it says safe. Click on safe to arm it, and then you click where it says marker or interval, click on that so it says laser, and then press fire. And then you'll see a flashing L once you've pressed fire. You need to hurry up, son, you're going to get me shot. think the first option that you see is like, I don't know what it says, but do you see where it says fire?
Armed.
Yep.
LRNZ fire.
Yeah, so click on where
Yes,
it says...
blazing.
Yeah, so make sure it says laser though. Not,
Yes, it says laser.
Right, okay.
And the L is flashing.
Roger. Alright, I'm in hot from the west. We'll have a look, hold on. I got a Mirage painting me from the northwest. We'll need to watch out for him. Alright, I'm LST 1665. No joy just yet. It definitely says laser, Tiger, not something else.
Yes, it says laser.
Yep. Yeah, I don't see it, dude. 1665. I'm staring right at it. I don't see it.
Oh, I lost the visual.
Yeah, I've been mentioning it. I can see the whole map. It's blue.
Right, yeah,
That's
zoom.
blue and that's
Yeah,
blue
Debo,
now.
zoom all the way out. Right, so move your mouse wheel until you can't zoom out anymore. Alright, then I want you to go away for 20 minutes or however long. It's going to take at least 20 minutes, bro, to load that whole map. Go and smoke a cigarette, have a coffee outside, play with, bring up your kids for 20 minutes, bro, and then come back when that map's should hopefully be all loaded up.
The map's there now. See it?
I thought you said it was all blue.
Yeah, it wasn't. It just flicks back over to.
What's your FPS? Left control and pause brake once.
Yeah, no, I can't see. It's like 60.
6-0, yeah?
Yeah.
Sounds like your map's already loaded then.
I can see it all between me, Tanaki,
Yes.
Kadada, Sochi.
If you zoom all the way in, like to like Mineral Vody or Mosdok, do you see all the trees? If you zoom all the way into the ground, do you see all the trees and stuff? Right, Tiger, I'm coming back in. Is this laser on again?
Yes, laser is on.
Alright, I'm looking 1665. No, I still don't see it. Tell me what it says on the top of your right MFD.
Armed, LRNZ, fire, laser, stop.
Yeah, I see all the
Alright,
trees.
Click on laser, and what does it say? What does it say when you click on laser?
Now it says TR and L.
Alright, and then I press it again, it says marker, yeah?
Marker, yes.
Alright, press it again so that it goes back to laser and change the code
Laser.
to 1234. And tell me your fuel. You gotta be low on fuel now.
Bingo 2000.
Roger. Alright, let's go with this 1234 code and we'll try that.
It doesn't change. My code is, it seems, is flashing.
Yeah, you have to do it through your DMT. You can't change the code in the T-pod, bro. You have to do it. So click on, back into the main menu, click on DMT, box code, type 1234 and enter unbox code to go back into your T-pod.
Done. 1665, ready, laser.
No, 1234. I couldn't find 1665. There might be a bugged code.
Okay, ready, 1234.
Roger. Alright, from the east this time, coming in and have a look. I still don't see it. How far away are you?
Here it says 8 miles.
Yeah, you need to be inside 8 miles. I should see the laser. I don't know why I don't fucking see this.
My laser is flashing.
Fly closer to it.
Now even my right screen locked on him.
Found it, found it. Fucking hell. Yeah, you're too far away. The laser's moving around on the ground, which means you're too far away. Make sure you're inside 7 miles, please.
Copy. 6.5.
Roger. Alright, this is going to have to be a CCIP drop here. I'm too low now. Right, I'm coming round again, hold on.
Oh.
Alright, I got the laser. 20
All
seconds.
yours.
Right, stay inside 7 miles, please.
2.5.
Fuse a weapon, quick! Pickle 1, 2, 3, 4. There she goes. Shit, watch for SAM launch. Check.
Yep.
Oh well.
That's it.
That was a bit anticlimactic, but fucking hell, we got there eventually. Jesus, right. Fuck's sake. Right, let's get... you got to be low on fuel. I'm 4.4, so let's get to the ship.
Okay. Ship is?
It looks about 210 for now. All stations, Maverick on GCI, we need a transport helicopter to Caucasus ASAP.
Adjust status on everything.
Roger. Alright, stream bros. Sadly we didn't get as many weapons off as we wanted to. We got one off, but that's Caucasus now cleared of enemies. We're getting low on fuel. So we're going to head to the ship and rearm, refuel, pick up a targeting pod. Tiger, what we could do is, in fact, no, fuck it, we'll go to the ship and we'll land at the ship. I was going to say, but you could go and land at Batumi and get fuel, and I'll go to the tanker. And then you can come back out and laser. In fact, yeah, that's what we'll do, bro, right? How many people? Yeah, I got like 70 people
Radio
watching
chat
on the stream.
7.8.
5x5. So I'm going to go to the tanker, mate. You go and refuel at Batumi, or you could refuel at Batumi, that's safer.
Okay, I'll go Batumi.
And there's an A10 on his way. Maverick on GCI. The A10 that's on his way out, we've eliminated all the units at Caucasus. Can you route to Kobalete, please, sir? Not Sanaki, Kobalete.
Confirm you want the A10 to Kobaleti?
A-firm, if you can laser designate, we need you at Kobalete.
Roger.
And just to reiterate, there are no enemy units at Caucasus anymore.
Roger.
I'm in a Huey with troops. Do you want me to head to Kobaleti instead of Sanaki then?
Negative, we need a Huey with troops to drop on Caucasus to capture the base.
Someone's already about halfway to them.
Oh, roger. Have you got a JTAC?
Sorry?
Do you have a JTAC on board?
No, I have just standard troops.
Roger, yeah, if you... well, it's up to you. It's up to you. It looks like either way, sir, you're going to be waiting for a little bit because we'll need to clear whatever airfield you choose to go to.
That's okay. I can stop at Phoenix once he captures Caucasus and I'll pick up a JTAC. Where do you need him?
Either Sanaki... Well, yeah, ideally Sanaki because we've got an A10 on his way to Kobalete who's going to laser designate.
Okay, I'll head to Sanaki with a JTAC.
Harland is asking if we're going to go back to the old style of missions. Yes, from time to time we will do that, but to be honest, the future for the 104th is going to be more dynamic style type of missions rather than the older type of missions that we used to run. We're looking to give the community something a bit richer in content rather than just the taking off and fighting each other around Bullseye. But we will have those missions coming back on from time to time. There has been a few requests for them from some other people, so we will put those back up again from time to time. But the bread and butter of what we're going to be doing in the future is going to be a focus on more
Loud and clear, Army.
more realistic missions with kind of shared objectives for all aircraft. Yeah, looking forward to getting you back, Trevor. That would be awesome. I was talking about you about a week ago, so it's quite weird that you turned up. I mentioned your name a couple of days ago last week, and then you show up a week later. So that's yeah, we're missing you, bro. We're thinking about you. It's good to see that you're still alive and well. You get done what you need to get done over there, and make sure you make it home safe, bro, and get back in the DCS skies.
Oh, by the way, Maverick, that 810 is Rusty.
Roger. Yeah, Rusty, I'm on my way to the tanker just to get some gas, and then I'll be heading over back to Kobalete.
Copy, I'm on with 6 AGMs.
Roger. Maverick's going to push channel 8 for the tanker. I'll give you a shout when I'm back.
Shell, forward, 1-1, request rejoin.
Where I'm going.
I get on finals button.
Roger. Worst rejoin ever, but never mind.
Ready, recontact. Ready, recontact.
Rusty Maverick leaving the tanker. Wrong channel. Rusty Maverick leaving the tanker, heading for Cobaleti, 4 minutes out.
Roger, Maverick Rusty is currently lasing shortcut.
Roger, what's your code?
1688.
1688, copy.
Rusty Bullet, confirm 1666 or 1688.
1688. Isn't that what you said in the first place?
No, I said 1666, but this'll work.
Copy. So you're gonna stick on 1688?
Hey Jack.
Roger.
Flying splash to garage.
Sound muted.
Can't be a pilot if your name's Jack.
Maverick
Can't be a
Rusty,
commercial
yeah.
pilot if your name's Jack.
Sam just did a Fox 2.
Yeah, they don't allow any commercial pilots named Jack, so because if somebody walks in the cockpit and
Oh,
says
I'm
hi
kidding.
Jack, everybody in the back loses their mind. That's a bad joke gone wrong, folks.
Hey guys, what's the current target area?
Letty.
Confirm, thanks.
All Kaz at Kubaleti, Hog 1-1, lasing Sam.
Hog 1-1, Roger, Maverick, 2 minutes out. Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys have seen the video that Red Kite done about the flying vehicles. You guys really need to check that out. The guys done a great job there. Really, really entertaining video. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but if you just go to the DCS search bar and type in Red Kite, 2 words, RED space KITE, Red Kite. Type in, just type in Red Kite flying vehicles. You should be able to find it. Or just type in Red Kite, go to his channel and have a look for the video. It's a very entertaining video. Young man's done a great job at putting that together. Go and check him out, give him some subscriber love, some likes. Hog 1-1 Maverick just arriving on station from the east, 22,000, just looking for the laser now, 1688.
Roger, Maverick, Hog 1-1, continuing to laze.
Magic, forward, 1-1, request bogey dope.
Maverick Bullet. I never did see the laze either.
Roger, stand by, I'll let you know where we're going. We're still 20 odd miles away, so probably not going to get it at this range, so we'll just keep climbing until we get a little bit closer. Yeah, flailing, I'm noticing that my FPS is pretty bad as well, but I think that's down to me having to rebuild all my shaders and stuff. But yeah, give them, just keep the faith, bro. The team will work it out. They just need a little while to get this optimised, but we'll get there. I should be able to see this laser from here. Hawk 1-1, can you confirm your range to the laser target?
Range 10 miles.
Roger, you need to be inside 8 miles, sir, for us to see the laser.
Copy that, adjusting.
Nice job, good work, guys.
Sound resumed.
Just to clarify, now that we've got Caucasus, FARP Phoenix, or Mustang, sorry, Mustang will be ours, won't it?
FARP Mustang is always ours. Well, so is FARP Phoenix, but now you can spawn there.
Okay then.
You cannot spawn at FARP Mustang at any point in the mission. You can only land to rearm and refuel.
Okay, good to know, thanks.
Hog 1-1 Maverick, let me know when this laser's inside 8 miles.
8.3.
Roger. In fact, give me a shout at 7 miles.
Inside 8 miles, letting you know at 7. Blazing Sam. 7.5 miles.
Maverick rolling in from the east. Sam launch. No joy in a laser. Hog 1-1, are you able to change your laser code to 1234?
Roger, standby.
Are we sure there's not an SA-15 down there?
That is an SA-15 down there.
Yeah, fuck's sake, bro.
I'm gonna engage at SA-15 and come back and laser the rest.
Roger.
Yeah, I believe the 15 is what got me.
Yeah, really need to be a bit more vocal if there's an SA-15 alive in the AO still, guys. Can't be targeting Chaucasus and stuff like that. We need to know that there's an SA-15 alive in there. I nearly flew over him at 18,000 feet and got myself killed. Alright, so we're waiting on the A10 who was going to laser the target for us. He is now going to engage this SA-15 with his Maverick AGMs. So that's what we're waiting on. If you welcome to the stream if you're just joining us and you're new to the stream.
411 rifle, SA-15.
Sam launch. If you're new to the stream, yeah, this is basically when we're doing CAS, especially precision guided CAS with laser guided bombs. We spend a lot of time waiting, guys, a lot of time orbiting, waiting for either another aircraft to laser a target or for an infantry unit on the ground to laser the target. We do not have a T-pod on board the aircraft, so
Time to impact 20 seconds.
We cannot laser targets for ourselves. We have to rely on another aircraft or someone on the ground. So that's why we've only dropped one bomb since we took off from Tbilisi about an hour ago. There's another SAM launch going up. We've refueled twice. And at this rate it looks like we're probably going to have to go back to the tanker and refuel again before we get to drop any more ordnance, but hopefully not. We're not trying to create a 100% realistic
Can
experience in the
SA-15s engage
server.
my missiles?
A-firm, yes it can. That's what it's doing now.
Roger, I'll send off another 2 just so it doesn't get it again.
Roger. Yeah, we're not trying to create
my 6th day of playing,
a
so bear with me.
100% realistic. That's not what we're trying to do. But this is quite realistic, guys. This is in real life. Most of the time they spend is actually just flying around in circles, waiting for something to happen or waiting for someone else to do something. So it can't all be flying around with your hair on fire, shooting everybody all the time. So But I don't mind. I hope you guys don't mind. There's a lot of people watching the stream. I hope you guys don't mind that we're just orbiting here, not shooting anything. This is like I'm trying to explain. This is part and parcel of the job, guys. If I wanted to, I could just start flying in there and get myself shot down like everybody else. But we're trying not to do that. We're trying to just play it safe, stand off range. We've got laser guided bombs, so we're just going to be nice and patient. Wait for the A5.
Hog 1-1, rifle 2.
To do his thing back there, and we'll get in and get to drop some bombs. And then once we've dropped some bombs, we'll go and land on the ship.
Hog 1-1 hit.
Oh no, our laser guy's just been hit. Maverick on GCI. Helicopter pilots, can I get a ETA for a JTAC at Kobalete, please? JTAC to Kobalete, ETA.
I'm en route to pick up from Phoenix.
Hog 1-1, you down?
Currently going down.
Roger, Godspeed. We'll send a rescue helicopter. Any message for your family?
15 at target area. Do you want me to let one 35 miles out? Do you want me to try and laze? I don't know.
Yeah, you'll need to be inside the 8 miles for the laze to work, so you'll need to be above 33,000.
8 miles? Get away.
Yeah.
Cheers for that info.
If you're at 33,000, they won't be able to reach you.
I will try.
I'm currently about 5 minutes out from Fart Mustang, and then I can head down with a JTAC.
Nice. Alright guys, sadly we lost the A10 that was going to laser the target for us. Has just been shot down. So the danger is real. There definitely is a threat out there. We're going to try and not become a statistic. But sadly this means that we are now orbiting again. We're hurry up and wait, unfortunately, again. So a little bit of X-plane happening. We got a bandit 60 miles away who wants to come down and talk to us. 60 miles might sound like a long way away, but in fighter jets that's not a long way at all. He can be here literally inside of 2 or 3 minutes, so we need to keep an eye on what he's doing. We're just going to flow out southeast a little bit. We might just hide down here in these valleys, low level, if he gets inside 40 miles. Like I said, we don't really want to become a statistic today, so... My map is still being kind of rendered as well, which sucks, because I'm still getting these little... The reason why I know it's still building a map, because like, see when I zoom all the way in here, I should see streets and stuff. I should see roads and streets and trees all over here, guys. All right. So here's a little tip for you: if you're DCS, if you're not getting the performance that you think you're supposed to be getting, press F10. All right. Go to your map. Like, see for example, here's a good example, right? So let's look at Sochi.
Flailing splash a fourth mirage north of Nguri River.
Alright, so we zoom all the way in here to Sochi. Here's a perfect example. See this road, guys? See, look at this is a road. See how it stops there and then becomes this little... See how it just got built? See how that terrain just got built in there? Alright, this is what it should look like when you zoom in. You should see roads that are that thick, and you should see the trees this colour of green. This dark green colour, okay? Alright, remember that. Now...
Loud and clear, homie.
We go to F10 again, and
555.
we go to Mozdok.
When you hear it, you guys know we need troops next, or?
They're all built in, never mind. Where was it?
Gotta turn down your mic boost, dude.
So you see here, we've zoomed all the way in, guys. We don't see any thick roads. We just see
turn down your mic gain.
Motherfucker.
On SR.
We don't see any thick roads. We just see this little thin line, and you notice as well, we don't see any trees. See, when we look at the trees, they're this kind of light green colour, not the dark green that we've seen at Sochi. Alright, this means that your game, like my game, is still building all these texture files for this area. So that's what I meant by go to the mission editor open up the map and zoom all the way out in the mission editor in single player so you can see the map like this, guys, and just leave it for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes to build up all that cache with the texture files. See, look below me, I'm over all that water there, there's a tidal wave of death. That's because the map is still being built in the background, guys. Now what I did yesterday before I deleted all that work is I sat in the mission editor for about 30 minutes on that map screen without touching anything. I just zoomed the map all the way out and then went away from the computer for 30 minutes and then came back half an hour later once all the files had been done, and then I was flying yesterday with 120 FPS. It was as smooth as glass, so yeah, definitely try that, guys. The reason why I think I'm having these problems now, this is an unproven theory at this point, I think I'm having these problems now because I went into the mission editor last night and I was doing some mission editing in the Nevada map. So I loaded up the Nevada map in my open beta. I think that has somehow basically replaced all the files that had loaded up for Caucasus. And so now, because I'm back in the Caucasus after selecting Nevada, I have to load up all those files again on my machine, which is what my computer's doing now, which is why we see the tidal wave of death. And once all these textures over here get loaded in, then all this terrain will get loaded
again
back.
at the SA-15.
So I apologise for the way it looks.
Yeah, I spent about 3 missiles into that bugger.
But just a polite reminder, it is open beta, guys. It's only been out for less than a week. So there are quite a lot of little problems that the team are going to be working on to get fixed so that we can all get back to enjoying the multiplayer experience. And you guys don't have to watch me on the stream, you can actually be in here watching it. I know there's a lot of people frustrated that they can't get in the server.
Avoid that, no. Is it?
But we have faith that the team are going to be back into work tomorrow.
No, the truck next to it's been killed, but not yes.
Oh
no, with that there. Oh, okay, now it's been killed.
Got to turn down your mic boost.
Okay.
Let's see if we can find out what's... Yeah, I think we're just still waiting, guys.
It's already at 55%, but I've turned it down a bit.
Typically around 80 to 80 is good.
Yeah, minus 80 to minus 70 seems to be the sweet spot, mate. Maverick on GCI, but we've still got an SA-15 for equability.
Check, mic check.
Do your mic check again.
Mic check, 1, 2, check.
Still a little bit loud, but getting better. Just down maybe another 5 or 10%.
Check, is that alright?
That's much better. Just try not to shout when you get excited.
I'll try.
Like I do.
Yeah, I've watched your videos like.
JTAC on board, where do you want it?
Cobaletti, please.
On my way.
Alright, so we've got a helicopter that's just landed. Friendly helicopter pilot has just picked up a
Rusty. It's taken off from Cobaletti now. Correction, Caucasus.
Roger. Yes, we've got a helicopter pilot that's just picked up a JTAC from one of our
do we need troops on at Cobaletti soon as well, or?
Probably not anytime soon, but we do need that on standby. And he's going to bring that JTAC up to this airbase and drop him somewhere close so he can start lasering targets. And we'll start knocking them down.
Copy, I'll start heading that way, but I'll stand by.
What laser codes are we using?
At the moment there are no lasers by humans. At the moment there's no lasers. Tiger, where are you at, bro?
Exactly over Kobuleti, marking targets
Oh,
with
nice.
laser code 1234.
Roger. Alright, all units disregard the attack on Kobuleti. We do have an AFAC on station. The laser code is 1234 at Kobuleti. Alright, champ, I'm in now, stand by.
Okay. Batumi doesn't have any weapons. I cannot take any weapons, only
That's correct.
Bullet Magnum.
What's your range to the target, Tiger?
Target range at the moment is 6.5.
Works. There must
I'm
be
cold
no...
at the moment.
There's no SA-15 here anymore, is there?
Negative. He's been destroyed before.
Roger. Alright, looking for the laser. I don't see it yet.
I'm turning in.
I got it. Kobuleti cast. Maverick targeted on the laser. 1, 2, 3, 4. 40 seconds to drop. Oh, the laser's moving.
I'm getting closer. I'm exactly 7.5.
Is that SA-15 been destroyed?
7.5.
Yeah, one SA-15's down, yeah.
Tour.
Just taking out a shulker now.
It's still moving, buddy. Alright, I got it. What's your range?
4.8.
Copy. Alright.
I'm exactly 28,000 feet.
Roger, 30 seconds. Yeah, see you. I'm below you on your right. 5. Alright, make a hard turn to the right so that you start getting closer before I drop. 15 seconds. Hard turn to the right now. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Pickle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maverick pickle. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to reset to the east-southeast.
Good kill.
Nice, shacking him up. Alright, bro, come out with the next one.
Have a target.
Copy.
Tank. Laser.
Roger. In hot from the northeast. LST engaged. Laser acquired. Maverick targeted on the Kobuleti laser. 1, 2, 3, 4. 20 seconds to drop. Weapons away. Alright, I pickled it. The laser was jumping around though. It should still track it. Make sure you're in range, Tiger.
In range 6.5.
Copy. Weapons on its way.
Maverick, Rusty.
Go for Maverick. Rusty, go for Maverick. Rusty, go for Maverick.
Currently lasing the other little SAM that's there. I can take out about 6 targets in that vicinity, and then I'll laze the rest.
Roger, yeah, you could talk, sir. Sorry, I think I was pressing the wrong button for SRS. We do have a Harrier lasing on 1234 over Kobality. 1234.
Roger.
Harold's back in a Huey at FOP Phoenix. My DCS crashed. I've got a JTAC on board. I'll head down to that way as well.
Roger. Alright, I see the laser tiger.
Laser.
Looks like a Strela.
Rusty, running in.
Rusty, Maverick. I'm targeted on the JTAC laser 1234. It's a Shioka. 10 seconds to release. Correction, it's a Strela. Alright bro, that was my last bomb.
Roger, I'll go for the shulker behind it.
Roger, weapons on its way.
Roger, Maverick, pickle.
Saber 1-1, we still have units at Sanaki.
Good kill.
Roger, sure. Say again, Saber 1-1?
We have still units at Sanaki.
411 rifle.
Yeah, Saber, sorry, I didn't understand what you said. If you're asking about units at Sanaki, as far as I'm aware, Sanaki is still neutral, there's red units still there.
Yes. I asked a few times before taking off that ran straight to Sims.
Kobality cast Maverick off station, heading out to the ship, 240. Alright bro, so we dropped our bombs, so we're going to head out to the USS Tarawa now.
Okay.
Case 1 recovery.
Did you get that SA-13?
A-firm shack on the SA-13.
Roger, targeting a second one now.
Oh, I just remembered coffee is a thing. I'm going to get a coffee when I land. That's when you know you're addicted to coffee, when you get excited that you're going to have a coffee. Why do I flare after pickle? Pretty much what Vobrosis says.
Rusty rifle.
Some people say this is maybe taking it a little bit too far, but I think if you're going to be a good virtual fighter pilot, or a good virtual pilot in a combat zone, the more paranoid you can be, the longer you will stay alive. You just have to be paranoid all the time. You have to be thinking about worst case scenario all the fucking time. Just because an IR Sam hasn't shot and killed me yet, that might be because he's down there, he's reloading. He might still be alive, he might just be out of ammo and he's rearming his vehicle. And then I come along just not a care in the world, flying around at 10,000 feet, no countermeasures coming out of the aircraft. And then boom, he's rearmed and then he takes me down. So yeah, paranoia saves lives, guys. Remember that. When you're flying DCS missions, We're flying any sort of simulator, any combat simulator where someone's trying to kill you. Paranoia will save your life.
Sound resumed.
Magic pop-up group 336, Fort 120 at 7,000 flanking.
I'm seeing my FPS start to reach numbers like 81 and 90, 100 FPS now, so most of my map textures are getting done. So hopefully all this stuttering and stuff should be over in a little while. Red side just captured Sochi. Just going to trim out a quick trip to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Maverick, I'm also coming back to the carrier to rearm. Are you ahead of me or behind me? I'm 34 miles out.
Oh no, dumb stuck now. Dumb stuck now.
No, I think this has happened just as I was going to go away, go to the bathroom. I think the service.
Is anyone else getting lag spikes?
Yeah, massive.
It's stuck.
Well, I think server's about to crash.
Yeah, I think I'm about to crash into a tree, but I can't tell.
Ah, the server's crashed, guys. Sorry.
Channel
The
switch.
server's crashed, guys. Sorry, I'll get it restarted.
Channel switched.
Sorry, stream bros. Looks like the dream's over. I'm afraid the server has crashed. So I'm going to get this shut down and reboot the actual machine and have a look at the crash log. See if there's anything I can do to fix it, and then get the server back up and running. Thanks very much for watching. Sorry about the crappy ending there. I will be streaming later on today. I am going to take a quick break, get some food and whatnot. It's only 4 o'clock in the afternoon here in Scotland, so the night is definitely still young. Thanks for sticking with me there. Sorry we didn't get the landing on the boat in the end, but never mind. I'll definitely show you guys that the next time. Hit that like button if you enjoyed watching, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. I will hopefully catch you guys very soon. Maverick out.